So people are clowning on Sabrina Carpenter, saying that she has been catfishing her fans who seem to believe that she's this amazing, pretty embodiment of a goddess.
Sabrina Carpenter is currently trending all over social media because people are now figuring out what she looks like without makeup. Just for a quick little background photo, this is what Sabrina Carpenter looks like with makeup on. As you can see, looks pretty to me, natural, and fans are just obsessed with her with the way she looks. And this is a photo right here of Sabrina Carpenter without makeup on. As you can see, she looks different. I'm pretty sure any other person would look different without makeup on. And I've just seen a lot of hate all over social media, people just hating on her, basically just calling her a catfish just because she doesn't wear makeup all the time and she looks totally different.
Everybody is losing their minds because it is wrong for a celebrity to have the same face, to be a normal looking person like the rest of us. It's not that way. It's not how the world sees her. They see her in a different light. They see her as this perfect individual that is not supposed to look like a regular neighbor down the streets, which is weird if you think about it. Honestly, it just goes to show that her fan base is kind of like, in a way, toxic if you think about it. I mean, a lot of people have gone to their social media to apparently call her out, saying that she's not as pretty or breathtaking as she appears to be. A person that wears full makeup, mind you, head to toe makeup with styled clothes and everything. Then on a day when she just wants to be herself, you all are coming for her, saying that she doesn't actually look like the way she ought to look. Do you really think about the words that come out of your mouth? And as if that's not enough, parents are saying that she should be cancelled because
she's now being criticized for her tour outfits. People saying that it's very sexual. She's out there in lingerie in front of thousands of people and half of her audience it's minors. Silly, Sabrina's not for kids. Her being very girly, liking cutesy stuff, to her being very like short, you know, she's petite, does not mean that her intended audience is children. Her album is sexual. I'm gonna be honest, you shouldn't be 14 screaming out the lyrics to Bad Kevin Juno.
If you really are her fans, you will know fully that she has spicy lyrics, and as such she's a low-key freak. Like, how would you explain a lyric that goes, holy shit, is it that sweet? I guess so. What do you think she's talking about? The coffee? She's talking about the cake, you dummy. She's a freaky person, especially if you check her tweets. Like, this girl wake up in the morning and tweet the most random stuff that you would never even expect. But most people still look at her like she's some sort of Disney princess. You all should let it go. The era has come and gone. She's an adult now. She wants to chase her dreams and be happy with herself. Yeah, she kind of got to the position really quick.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, there are a lot of people trying to pin it on the kids, saying that a lot of her fans are children, this and that. Like, why would she do such a thing on stage? She's teaching the kids how to be promiscuous, stuff like that. Which to that, I have to say that is absolute nonsense. I don't hear your voices when a lot of female rappers go on stage and just go out there booty naked and twerking all up in your face. You all go, yeah, that's what you like. But now that you see a pop artist doing the same thing, you are out here calling fraud, calling the authorities, calling for cancellation. You guys are actually fighting someone that has basically really done the bare minimum compared to what other artists have done. Now, this is where I like to say a bit of hypocrisy comes into play. You see, I've come to believe that a lot of things are only acceptable to a certain community, but when it begins to spread outward, it begins to be seen as a degenerate attitude, as a degenerate behavior. For example, Miley Cyrus. When Miley Cyrus started to live that lifestyle and said she wants to be a raunchy girl and she wants to do wild things, everybody took offense. Nobody liked it at all. Everybody was like, Miley, no, we know you as the Hannah Montana girl. You can't do stuff like that. It's too much for our kids to bear. You all remember what happened when Wrecking Ball came out? When the music video came out for Wrecking Ball, everybody lost their entire mind. Like, it wasn't even funny anymore. Like, everybody was like, oh my goodness, is that bad? They were trying their best to cancel it, to make sure the music video gets taken down. You know, everybody was fighting against it. But what happens now? Rappers are doing it and nobody bats an eye and notice the patterns. Black people do it, they're like, meh, it's a normal thing for them. But the minute a white person starts doing it and it gets a bit too famous, they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. We don't allow that. That is not what we encourage. Do you see? Maybe I'm the only one that is seeing this. Maybe I'm the only one that is like thinking too deep into this. Because if we actually wanted to make nudity stop and suggestive things like be brought to a certain level, we should have done this long ago. So attacking Sabrina right now doesn't make any sense to me. It's like just trying to act like you care, but you don't really care. It's only because you think that because she's supposed to be the kid-friendly artist, you all want a kid-friendly artist so bad that you are ready to put that label on anybody. A very good example of this is Ice Spice again. When Ice Spice came out, everybody was like, oh, she's shaking hands, alright, no problem. Everybody was like ready to carry on with the antics, and people were like, yeah, you get it. Now everyone will show love and support, up to the point that she got a music feature in a Barbie movie, a movie for kids. Nobody said anything. Everybody continued about their day. They're like, yeah, y'all were streaming the songs. You were streaming the song when she and Nicki Minaj were killing it on the beat. You guys were vibing and dancing and making TikTok videos. But Sabrina Carpenter comes to stage and does this to the mic. Like, y'all are like, take her down. We don't want that for our children. This goes to show what is going on in society today. You all just label degenerate stuff for a certain people. And when it gets to bleed over to your side a bit, you're like, nah, we don't want that. Which I guess maybe she'd be a bit too freaky at the concerts. Who knows? I guess maybe when you take into account that she's a pop artist, you might really think that maybe, yeah, she shouldn't be doing this because people actually compare her to the likes of Taylor Swift. And if you know Taylor Swift, she's not that kind of girl. She's not that kind of like, freaky nature person, at least in public. We don't know what she gets to behind closed doors. We don't know. We don't really care as long as she makes good music and she goes about her day. People have been comparing Sabrina to Taylor Swift, saying that, yeah, she's actually the next Taylor Swift. Is it possible that Sabrina just wants to reach a wider audience and try to get her name out there for more fans to pour in and enjoy her music? It's possible. Will she lose her audience if she keeps this up? Maybe. I guess only time will tell. Rather than all of this, we should just sit back and enjoy the music like we have been doing for other artists without, judging, which of course is going to be impossible. So anyway, y'all have a good day. Oh, and there are some videos here. If you want to check them out, make sure you look at the videos. Have a good day and enjoy yourself. By the way, I made this video around 2 o'clock in the morning, 2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, it's weird.